But Justin Trudeau, a lot of the things that we say about him, very true. He's kind of this vapid nepotism case. He's got kind of like a very carefully stage-managed politician charisma. But, doesn't really seem that much like a real person. But he does at least have the ability to like go and talk to people and seem kind of like a real human being, right? Which I guess is like an important thing to do if you're a politician. Andrew Scheer, Conservative Party leader Andrew Scheer, on the other hand, not so much. Check out this absolutely incredible video of Scheer doing some like informal meeting and announcement that he's filming. Look at this. This is crazy. This is so funny. So he's just like bullshitting with people in their living room. And he's got, look at the teleprompter.
All right. Well, thank you very much, everybody. And I want to begin by thanking Reed and Jason for having us here.
You can't remember this?
For hosting us and sharing their stories with us. This neighborhood brings back...
Like, okay, listen. Well, Comrade noticed me, he's technically talking to the family, but obviously he's just talking to the reporters. And, okay, listen. A lot of the time when we talk about, like, politicians and teleprompters, it's just kind of dumb bullshit. And conservatives were obsessed with teleprompters with Obama. Like, look, he's reading off a teleprompter. And that was, like, their big, like, gotcha for some reason. And, like, yeah, if you need to remember your speech that you're giving, you have a teleprompter to, like, show you the speech. Okay. But, like, I don't think, do you really need a teleprompter when you're just, like, hanging out in someone's living room being like, hey, thanks for having us. Thanks for sharing your stories with us. I know this neighborhood. This is like, if you're a politician, you're not only a politician, you're the leader of a major political party in one of the major, like, Western liberal democracies. And it's like, you can't just sit down at a coffee table and be like, hey, thanks for having me, and just bullshit for a few minutes. Like, isn't that your one job if you're a politician? Isn't that like the main thing you're supposed to be able to do? So Andrew Scheer, he's just so bad. It's the only thing that gives me hope that this election is not going to just go completely south. That Andrew Scheer is just so awful. He's got no charisma, no talent, just a complete fucking vacuous, just slob of gray Play-Doh, with nothing to say and nothing to offer. And of course, like, the Conservative Party is going to be talking about like economic policies and their economic things that they want to do. Guess what? Here, I don't even need to look at their platform. Guess what they want to do? They want to cut environmental regulations in the middle of a climate crisis. They want to slash corporate tax rates and also make sure that like people in the middle class get like another $200 a year. And how are they going to pay for that stuff? Well, they're going to slash social services that people rely on. That's it. You know how I know this? Because this is the exact Conservative Party strategy when it comes to economics, and has been for many decades. In Canada, in the United States, in the United Kingdom, anywhere else there is a conservative movement, this is all it stands for. This is all it is. We all know what it is. And now, also in Canada, we've had conservative governments elected in Ontario, in Alberta. We're getting like and no one likes it. Everyone fucking hates it. And for some reason, when they keep voting in these conservative governments, they're surprised. Like, I can't believe they're slashing, programs for students to get ahead and like important healthcare benefits and stuff like that. I can't believe they would do that. And it's like, well, you should believe it, because that's literally what the conservative movement is. I mean, that's all it is. That's why, dipshits like Scheer are so vague about everything they want to do, because like no one actually likes it. Not only do people not like it, it just doesn't work. It doesn't, like, this brand of economics doesn't work. I mean, well, it depends on who you're at, like, what your goals are. If your goal is to dismantle social services, then yeah, it works pretty well. But most people actually like these things. Most people like having healthcare and, relief for student programs. And, people like having this stuff. And then when the Conservative Party gets in there and gets rid of it, they're like, hey, what? How could you do this? And it's like, well, that's kind of what their whole thing is. But I just found this clip so funny of Andrew Scheer reading this teleprompter in like someone's house. It's like my informal meeting. My informal meeting that's like these like camera like journalists in the wall. It's so,
Right.
so funny.
Well, thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you very much. Oh, he improv the thank you very much. It just said thank you everybody on the teleprompter.
Sharing their stories
So good job, Andrew.
This neighborhood brings back
Well done.